What's up, everybody? I want to give a thanks to everybody that came out, the people that wasn't able to come out, but they did, show their support by texting and calling and inboxing and asking about the meeting. I'm not gonna try to hold you too long because I know you don't like people don't like looking at long videos. But like I said, I want to give a shout out to everybody that came, the dialogue that we had and everything. It was awesome. Everybody knows about the boycott. From November the 27th to I think January. Black Friday is known that's the day that the black people put all of the industries, all the white corporations, they're in the red all year, and we put them back into the black on that day because that's the number one consumers spend the most money on that day, and we put all the companies back in the black. We go out and we shop. We get we spend all our money that day, and we put them in the black from the red. So it's been said that we go boycott. Let's boycott. Let's stop patronizing these people that don't give us any of the benefits of the monetary means that we bless them with. So I'm with that. How my brain works. Okay, we boycott. We don't go to the stores. Where are we gonna go? We're suffering economic poverty. So where are we going to go? So I came up with a plan that'll simultaneously work with the boycott. And I want to show you individuality versus unity. Now, individuality is this, if you can see it. Let's see. I'll hold it like this. It's backwards. Anyway, one person. This is the plan I came up with, the financial plan. One person at $100 a month will save at the end of the year $1,200. One person at $100 a month, at the end of the year, you'll have $1,200. $100 a month, that's $25 a week. Okay? That's one person. But if we grasp the idea of unity, pooling our money together, what will 50 people do? 50 people at $100 a month. 50 people at $100 a month, that's $60,000. One person, me, I'm going to save some money. I'm going to put $100 aside every month. That's $1,200. 50 of us together, pooling $100 a month, which is $25 a week. At the end of that year, you would have $60,000. That's just 50. Okay. Now, what if 100 people do it? If 100 people save $100 a month for 1 year, for 12 months, at the end of that year, 100 people will have $120,000. Those 100 people can be on the board. Just think, when you go to these gas stations, it's 130 plus gas stations in Beaumont, Texas. I think one of them is not even one. None of them are owned by blacks. And none of them are owned by blacks. It's 13 on Washington Boulevard. If we take Washington Boulevard and we divide that, okay, we're not going to go to 7 of them. The 7 last from maybe Avenue 8 down to the freeway. We won't patronize them. We'll just patronize the ones from Avenue A or E or whatever to ML King. And we patronize those. Okay, that's a way to boycott. I know you can't just stop going, but you can stop. Now, those 6 that we don't go to, or those 7 that we don't go to, every month, they're going to be short on their lease. Every month, 3 months go, 1 month go by, 2 months go by, 3 months go by. Now those businesses are going to come up for sale. That's where my takeover plan, the financial plan, comes into play. 50 people at $100 a month at the end of the year is $60,000. Google franchises, how much franchises to start a franchise. Google that. Franchises start at $10,000, $15,000. Chick-fil-A's is $10,000. Subways, I think you might have a total of, I'm trying to be fast with it, just Google it. I researched all that. I think like $200,000. Now just think, if we trip. Black folks, we don't think about the future. We don't think about the legacy. We don't think about our children later on down the line. That's why we don't have life insurance. A lot of us don't. We don't think about down the road. What if we would have implemented this plan? Think about 8 years ago. Do everybody remember the night that President Obama was inaugurated? Like yesterday. I remember that like yesterday. That was 8 years ago. If 100 of us, the day he got inaugurated, if 100 of us would have got together and said, this is going to be the board. We're going to make the 100 people. We're going to save $100 a month. We'd have had $120 every year times 8. In this December 2015, we would have had $960,000 accrued with interest. That's $1 million we would have had when he left the office, just from 100 people. And like I said, those franchises cost $10,000. Now, meanwhile, we boycotting. Those stores got to come up for foreclosure. They got to come up for sale. Now we got $1 million. Now we can go and purchase those stores. Now we can go and employ the stores with people that look like us. Now we can be beneficial to our communities. Think about it. Think about it. And some other stuff. I'm at 6 minutes. It's kind of long. I might do another one, but just play it back. That's the takeover plan, and that's the money game plan, the financial plan. One person saving $100 a month is $1,200. 50 people at the end of the year is $60,000. 100 people at the end of the year is $120,000. If we would have started this when Obama got in office, 8 years, 100 people, we would have had $1 million right now to be able to go and buy. While we boycotting, we would have been able to go and purchase those stores. Okay? Hands down, man down.